Today, I have 3 top tier decks that only the top players use. Let's get into it. Hey guys, this is Mindstormer. I'm back for another day, another episode. So, I do have 3 decks here. I got a Hog Raider deck, we got a Split deck, and we also got an Expo deck. So, before we even start, I want to ask you guys to comment and see which deck I play first, and I'll make sure to comment back on the comment that is correct. So hopefully you guys get that right, and just type 1, 2, or 3. That's fine with me. And we're going to go ahead and open up some chests right before. 117 gold, 14 fire spirits, 2 giants. We got 280 gold, and we also got a silver chest. We got 221, 2, and 14 elite barbarians. So, first deck I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3. It's the Expo deck. I'll just do it now. Okay, so this is Expo Tesla. It's kind of a more interesting deck. I have all the cards for it. The only one here that doesn't use legendaries is going to be the Split deck here. And the Hog Raider deck, I'm going to get back to that one later. But it's pretty simple common deck, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this episode today, and we're just going to go straight into it. So the Expo deck, so if you guys are wondering, I did pull these from some of the top world players, so if you're wondering about that, that's what's going on. And I am just going to kind of wait this out just for a moment here, and yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to log this away too, just to get some extra stuff going here. That won't do too bad for me, and so far we are half a tower down on their side, so we're actually not doing too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see if he places something else. Oh goodness, we're going against level 6. This isn't fair at all. I'm going to go ahead and rocket that. That wasn't a good move at all. But oh well, we're back to a good cycle again, so here we are. The Tesla, I haven't used the Tesla. I don't know why I didn't just Tesla that. I'm playing a little different today, seems. I'm going to go ahead and Tesla in the middle. So I'm going to use Tesla as a more defensive troop here. By the way, guys, for the decks that I'm playing today, you want to be able to use them yourself. So for any deck at all, you want to make sure you're somewhat good at it. That's why I chose 3 different decks. If you guys want, you can comment down below and ask for it, but there's also like larger elixir decks that I could do with you guys. I'm gonna have to place the Expo there, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna be too bad. The Expo is gonna take out most of that. Hoi! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and log that. He's gonna place his Goblin Barrel now, but yikes. Or not. Maybe he's not. Interesting choice. I'm gonna go ahead and place a Knight in the back. That will do okay. I'm gonna put a Tesla, put it slightly lower. That should still pull it over. And let's see. I'm gonna place an Expo right here. That will do pretty good. And the Expo is on the tower. I'm gonna go ahead and just straight up rocket that. See what I can get in there. I can get both the Musketeer and the Magic Archer. Sorry about my commentary today. It's just not as good as it usually is. I'm a little sour to it. I should have had another cup of coffee. But it's alright. We're already almost done with this episode. We're already done with this battle. So I'm not going to even worry about anything else. And we are good. I'm just going to rocket nothing. And I'm going to say good game. Well played. Good luck. And smiley face. By the way, that was an intentional miss rocket. So alright. The next deck we're going to play is we're going to play the Split deck. Now, I haven't played this deck in a bit. It's like this one. It's not exactly like this one, but you guys will see. So, with this deck, what you're gonna do is you obviously have your tank, you have your heal spirit. Don't have a good cycle right now. I'm gonna cycle around, but you end up splitting troops here, and I am going to end up waiting for that to come through. I'm gonna barbarian barrel right there. That is a perfect barbarian barrel, and everything's gonna come around. Ooh, that actually did a little bit something interesting there. And I placed the ice golem a little late, so that's going to actually cost me quite a bit. Hey, okay, so next, I'm going to place a hunter. That is going to nearly take out the tower, not quite all the way. That hunter is going to try to get some hits towards the tombstone. I shouldn't have placed that extra troop, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to kind of wait. Here, I'm gonna place the triple musketeer, I think, or I'm just gonna place the dark prince to try to counter that. We did somehow. And man, what am I gonna do here? Is he not gonna defend that? I am fine with him not defending that. That is 100% okay with me. Just saying. And this is kind of odd. He's not placing anything. If he quit, I might just skip to the end here. No, he didn't. Okay. We're all good. I'm going to place the royal piggies on this side just to get some extra stuff in here. And I got the heal spirit as well, so they can be healed. And anything and everything as well. Just try to get any extra damage in there. That looks like it's doing pretty good right now. We'll see how it turns out. Looks like those musketeers are doing plenty of work. I'm going to place the dark prince on the other side, just to see what we can do with that. The Dark Prince is going to take out the skeletons, no problem. And if it takes out the skeleton army too, then we're all good. And it did. I'm going to place some 3 musketeers, one on the right side again. And we're just kind of waiting this out. He's got that bomber's going to hit my musketeer. No? I thought it was. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and do that. They'll all go that way, but that's going to be okay. I'm going to place an ice golem here. And hopefully it's going to pull it away just a tad. Those 3 are going to be okay. So far we're doing pretty good. And we're kind of helping with this deck's stats as well. So who doesn't want that? The Dark Prince is going to take out the tombstone pretty well. Get a second hunter in there. Get a second barbarian in there. And ooh, that barbarian barrel actually helped with defending, which is really nice. And that's a good game. Well played. Good luck. And smiley face. So that right there is 3-0. So far, these decks look like they're doing pretty good. I was kind of skeptical, but it looks like they're doing okay. So far, I think the split one was doing better, but to be fair, he did not place a whole lot. So I don't know what to say about that, but we're all good. Alright, on to the last deck. So the last deck is honestly an old deck, to be fair. So this one, I technically don't have a high enough ice spirit for this, but we're going to play it anyways. I'm just going to check the shop just in case. We're good. So this deck is just a hog cycle deck. So you pretty much cycle, defend, and cycle. It's not much else to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see how we do against this minor deck though, because I haven't played a minor deck with this. That log was also off, so let's see if that actually did anything. Not really. So that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and place a cannon right down the center. That tower is gonna take out the bats while I start to take out the night witch. Won't be too bad. I'm gonna place an ice golem just to defend those bats. So if you guys don't know, the ice golem does splash damage. I'm sure you all know this, but it takes out the troops pretty well without a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and ice spirit that, and that did not defend enough. That's gonna be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and place musketeer there. He has the log, I think. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Musketeer is gonna do the rest of the work if he doesn't defend, and he didn't really. So, I mean, what you gonna do? So here's the cannon, and the cannon I placed that a little early there, honestly. But oh well. Let's just see. Let's see how it turns out. With my both the towers on there, it only got one hit on the bats. Or with the bats, excuse me. That's going to be okay with me. It's going to hit that. I'm going to get some skeletons on that too. Just to get some extra damage going in there. And there's his goblin barrel. I'm just going to go ahead and log that now. There's no reason for me to not to. And I'm going to place a side musketeer and an ice spirit down the center. Just to get some extra stuff in there. Ooh, and that ice spirit's going to freeze that night witch, which is going to allow me to get some hits on with a musketeer. That is really nice. And again, with the cannon. And he has the lava hound, which I did not expect at all, honestly. And I'm going to wait for that to actually hit the tower. Place the musketeer there. I'm going to place a hog rider here. And I'm going to log and ice spirit there. That might actually be another tower down. We will see. Not quite. That's going to be okay, though. That's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get another one of them in there. Get some of this, get some of that, get some of this. That's going to be okay. And that is going to be defend, success, and done. So yeah, there's not much to this deck. It's really simple. It's actually a really old deck. And, well, I shouldn't say really old because otherwise it would just be like giant and something. And then he's going to take down my tower because I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead. Hog Eye Spirit. And I am going to have to fireball that. That's going to be okay. He's going to get a couple hits on there. I'm going to go ahead and just start piling stuff up in the back. Just to see what we can do. I'm going to place some cannon right here. And I'm just going to, like I said, just kind of defend here. I'm going to place Ice Spirit here. And it did get off right before the miner came on. So I'm going to log that away too. Positive elixir trades all day. Looking nice and looking dandy. I'm going to get a second cannon here. I'm going to get a musketeer in on the opposite side. And just see what we can do. There's honestly not much we're doing right now. And I'm going to get Hog Rider in here. We're going to get Ice Spirit in here. He is going to try it with a miner again. Which honestly is going to be okay with me. Oh man. What is he doing? I mean, he's trying to get in with some Hog Rider, but I got a triple musketeer on the tower, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and fireball that, and I think that's gonna be a good game. So good game, well played, good luck, and smiley face. So yeah, this also works pretty well as overtime as well. So if you guys are down 2 towers in overtime, that actually turned out really well. So I've never played a deck, I don't think, that's done that well with 1 tower each side. So if that gives you guys any idea, that's what it that's what it is. So 2,500 more gold. We're gonna get 10 more gems there, and we're gonna collect a few crowns, which means we can unlock a crown chest. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open this. So 991 gold, 3 gems, 5 minions, 25 firecracker, 25 skeleton dragons, 11 elixir collector. Alright guys, as always, I'll go ahead and do my opinion on these decks now. So, first deck was the Expo deck. This one actually played really well, but I felt like it was unfair match because it was level 6. But it still handles itself pretty well. The problem is air defense. So, I honestly, to increase that, maybe some like spear goblins instead of skeletons, but that's just a minor thing. It's not a real big thing. I mean, if you're gonna get the X-Bell on the tower constantly, then you're all good. So, second one. This one is kind of a common split deck, and it's a split heal, I should say. That's a more proper use for it. So the fireball, I feel like it was kind of overkill, but it actually worked out pretty well. The barbarian barrel for just the rushing. And it generally worked out pretty well once the first tower was down. But it also helped quite a lot with some of the defending as regular. But the Hail Spirit was there. It kind of was extra card almost. So yeah, that's my personal opinion on that. And with this last deck, if it was good once, It's probably always going to be good. It's a Hog Rider deck. That's what it is. The only thing is there's like 100 Hog Rider decks right now, and there's Hog Rider and there's also Goblin Barrel Cycle. They're both pretty common, and the only other thing that you could really do with them is Cannon to Inferno Tower, which is the other option as normal. But I think that'll probably do it today, guys. So if you like, go ahead and like. If you dislike, dislike. Have a great day, and thank you for staying for this kind of short episode.